Hello, friends. It's March 19th, uh, about 11 a.m., I guess. I haven't looked at the time closely. Uh, I'm walking down Clematis Street on, in West Palm Beach, for those of you who don't know where that is. It's kind of the main drag of restaurants and stuff, which normally at this time is packed with people and cars. People, it's but everything's closed. There's nobody here. There's these three or four cars that are passing, which normally this is all kind of bumper to bumper and all the parking spaces are filled and there's people everywhere. There's just nobody around. So, which obviously is due to the quarantine yourself situation. But I don't really understand what that's going to do, because right now everything has stopped. So it's nice that people are sitting in their houses doing nothing, but those people that are sitting in their houses are not producing anything, are not getting any income. The businesses that are here are not getting any income. So I don't understand what the end game is for this, because this can't go on for very long. There's no way that individuals, there's no way the businesses will be able to weather that from an economic perspective. I'm just looking for some data that kind of shows what the game plan is here and kind of how long economically that individuals and small businesses are supposed to be able to hold out. And then the real problem I have is that the solutions that I'm hearing that are being provided by the government is the solution is we're going to give you guys a whole bunch of debt, which is stupid, because then essentially the individual business owners end up having to shoulder the burden of this entire thing indefinitely, because a lot of these funds are provided directly by the government, which you won't be able to bankrupt out of, and you're going to sign a personal guarantee. So there's no point at where any of these businesses, the people come out okay on this, unless this whole thing gets resolved very, very quickly. If it really does extend a month, 2 months, 3 months, still undetermined amount of time, what's the point? Like, what's the point of, my recommendation to people would be very careful if you accept any of those funds. And even if you do accept the funds, the process to getting them, I've heard estimates in 5 to 7 months. So after you burn through all your own cash trying to keep things going with no revenue coming in, what's the point? I don't see it. So I don't understand how, in an effort to save 2.5 million people who are would still die because of the virus, because even if we flatten the curve, as they say, those same 2.5 million people are going to die anyway. It'll just be happening over a longer period of time. I just want to see the stats that show that it's worth this economic impact. This is just a small piece of what's happening everywhere, all at the same time. I mean, all across the entire world. I was on a call yesterday with people from Ireland, the Philippines, Germany, all business owners, all businesses between 1 million and probably about 30 million is the entire group. And they're all saying the exact same thing. They're all shut down. Some guys had completely healthy businesses and 200 employees 2 weeks ago. Now they've got nothing, only because the revenue machine's been completely cut off. So I'd like to think that there's some sort of like I'm right in the middle. I'm in the middle of the street right now. I'd like to think that there's some game plan, like that there's some, somebody knows what's going on at some level, but I don't think that's the case. I think there was a political reaction to something for whatever reason, and I think it's spiraled. And I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon. So, but I'm open to other ideas, and I'm open to people, showing me other information that I maybe don't have. I'd like to see, some positive game plan here, but I don't see it. I just don't see how this is going to happen. I'm in the middle of the street right now. There's a car coming. But there's also a red light in front of me, so he's got to stop. So, anyway, that's my reporting in from West Palm here. And that's it. We'll keep trying to get answers to these questions and figure out what's going on. And then we'll make decisions accordingly. All right, checking out.